the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some...
Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. It'll be a run on third and short. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page.
I
saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated, ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lagway makes the catch. It's Miller. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Bro, he transferred from Florida to Baylor.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun on third down, Lagway hauls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Lagway wants to throw. Right down the middle. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wide open on the right. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I need to win.
The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Keeps it himself. He is stopped short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
No.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The run inside. It's Payne. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Craig. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Let's go.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Miller. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Holy bomb, bro.
Got it inside the 10.
I just got absolutely bombed.
Touchdown, Baylor!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Craig. Forced out of the pocket. He'll let it go
Until
to
you
the
see
left.
stuff like that happen.
And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Stepping to the right. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw.
Bro, you play this game and
Here's the
then you
pressure.
tell me that.
Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Bro, oh my God.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half.
I'm going to lose.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Seminoles in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. And now back to your game in Waco. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases faces do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Lagway to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. Now turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Here's a heat. Working that left side now. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Another incompletion on 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is... Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Under fire. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Lagway. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lagway on the play action. Makes the grab. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Line is set on 3rd down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Lagway to the air again.
No.
Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. They booted away on fourth down.
I think you can, like, if you have, like, a really
and the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Payne. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Craig.
And then my quarterback can't throw
his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This should be the last play of the quarter. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge.
And they blocked my PAT, bro. Sure. That's EA right there.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Running through contact. Makes the grab in their space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Flagway wants to throw. Gonna take a shot.
Dude, what is that? That's the 2nd time it's happened.
He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. To the air, it's Craig. Throws to the tight end. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Maybe some room here. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. This time he wants to throw. Gonna let it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it.
Oh!
Down to the 3-yard.
Oh! How did he catch that? What a go. Oh my gosh.
And that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw. Couldn't make the connection in the end zone, and that's not the worst of it. This flag is going to back him up for holding.
Holding, though? I thought it was...
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. There's no great spot to get a holding call. This one's especially bad. They'll back it up. It's still caught. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Marches ahead, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The Horned Frogs answer right back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was...
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The Horned Frogs answer right back. Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Dropping back, it's Craig. Got the quick pass.
No way.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt.
Then get him out of the
right
game,
back
bro.
to the well with a
If he
man who
has
scored
severe
the
risk of
touchdown, but
injury,
he couldn't get it in for the 2.
You do it for any of my other positions.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Pulls it again on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. There's a little room there. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout, trying to get the football back. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a chance, there's a chance.
The Bears send out the punt unit. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline.
I'm on the
that is
3-yard
why this
line,
punter
bro.
is such a big weapon. He
Not
can
even a
completely
script could write
flip
this.
the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get down.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Craig. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brings it down on the right side. Wide open spaces.
Oh my God.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, TCU. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
We have to go for 2.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Lagway.
Sack!
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Makes the grab. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. Got the back over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. The secondary walks up on the line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yes! Game!
And that is a heartbreaker.
Let's go!
This late in the game. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. So TCU pulls out the victory over Baylor. You know those Horned Frogs will celebrate and exercise bragging rights until they meet again. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Alright, we better be ranked now. Oh! 5-star, verbally committed. This 4-star went to LSU. Who are we playing? Is this West Virginia? It is. We're not ranked, bro. We're not ranked. Dear God. And you try to say EA loves this team. This linebacker. I don't even know where Gang at. Oh yeah, him right here. Yeah. Alright, West Virginia.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty.
They're 5-2, bro.
Seating
If we beat them,
46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So West Virginia's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Late hit, moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Payne. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Finding some room.
Out of there.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Hawkins. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nice move there. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target, is able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. By the end of the day, one of the breaks into the open.
Man, that's good play.
Touchdown, West Virginia. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Running inside. It's Payne.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Craig. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Quick step and go. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. It's a draw. There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Payne. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Moving out to the right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
And don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Sweet cut there. Oh, he's still got more.
No way that just happened, bro.
He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Great job by the back on the option.
Busted, bro.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, baby.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Picks up the first down.
Get out of there, Payne.
The 35. He's loose. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You
Back to running back, bro.
He can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
This guy's going to be in the Heisman. Oh, I don't know if you saw. There's a ceremony now for Heisman. Like, all the players sit in a
He'll bring it
in a
back from
thing,
inside
and
his
it's actually
5.
announced, and
He
the guy
gets
who wins it
across
gets
the 20
that.
and out
It's
to the
sick.
21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go.
BYU's ranked 2 now, by the way.
First play of the period.
I think I just saw that correctly. BYU's ranked 2 and we beat them. What? How do they go up?
Michael Hawkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Epps. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. And beautiful throw out in front of the target.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Again, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. This time on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The run inside. It's Payne. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Craig. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Horned Frogs will try to pick it up on fourth down. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
In the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Payne. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Snagged out of the air.
Now it's raining
Offense
again, bro.
has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Epps. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
You know, there's a lot of receivers that would be scared running over the middle of the field on a slant throw like that with those linebackers hovering around in there and those safeties coming crashing down. Very brave play there by the slot receiver.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The option look. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rush is on him. He's going to run it. He's got it down the field. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. So that'll cost him a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. At the 35, he's got a little grass. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. To the air, it's Craig. Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Really nice awareness that time, getting out of bounds and saving 6 seconds on the clock. You're in field goal range here, so you've got maybe time for one more quick completion, get out of bounds, or if you're not going to kick the field goal, you've got time for one more shot into the end zone.
Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And that lead grows even bigger.
Yeah, gotta be right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 14 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
He'll bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I route up.
There's a crease. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Payne. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Ankle bruise, bro.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hand off from the gun. And they'll knock him down.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
On target to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem.
There's also recruits visiting this game, so this is huge.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Epps. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that
I think
playbook.
all the recruits
Trailing down by
are
17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
He'll get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one.
He did beat that.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take it.
Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Horned Frog just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line, and a first. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Craig. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the punishment has been extended.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
No.
Still running at the 40. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Looking for the 2-point try. Throwing, Hawkins. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That keeps the score. TCU 38, West Virginia 20.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The run inside. It's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. Back to throw, it's Craig. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Hey.
He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now.
Number 2 when we beat them, bro, and we're not ranked. Alabama's 4-3 and they're ranked 25th.
fourth quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Payne. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball.
I didn't even peek that.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
I was
stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Beck's going for the goal line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Did I get it?
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to
Already
some
bowl
degree.
eligible, but yet we're not ranked. Get out of here. 4-0 in our conference. Rushing yards, I think. How many rushing yards did Gang have? Did he go off? Bro, I was just locked in. Oh, 353. Dude, there was a ton of recruits at that game. Everybody better commit after that. Bro committed to LSU. Alright, I gotta kick my dog out. I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. Diego, Sir. Alright. That's it. That's all we got. Yo, if we lose, oh my gosh, if we lose more people at LSU, I'm gonna lose them. Jeremy Payne, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. National Offensive Player of the Week. Jeremy Payne. Yes, sir. There it is. We're ranked. We're 23rd. We're 23rd. This should mean something to me, man. Okay. Missouri, yeah, Missouri is number 1. Oregon's 5. Washington. Everybody has a loss, bro. Missouri's the only team that doesn't have a loss. If we didn't lose that NC game, bro, I wonder what we look like. All right. Kansas. Lowkirk. Don't care. They're gonna be Lowkirk. Alfie Morta, like, often. We're playing different now that we're ranked. Playing different.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So TCU's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Jeremy Payne, what a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. On the ground, it's Payne. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Could be an alley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw, it's Craig. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down.
Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Line gets set, first down. Might as well stick with him. Sweet cut there. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, live to play another play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Edwards. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Brings into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Willis. And he's in! Touchdown, Kansas! Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The run inside. It's Payne. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Maybe a crease. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last.
All right.
2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Craig. He fires to the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here comes the heat. Still looking for a man. Trying to escape. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, honestly, I'm happy.
He leaves it with his back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it on the counter. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. It'll be 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. To the air, it's Craig. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, hard fought. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Takes it from the gun on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Jayhawks will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Back to pass, it's Craig. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to the lone back. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Ole Miss in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being pumped right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Pulls it on the option. That's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Going for it all. He's got it for a big play. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm.
You can't hear me?
Established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Yes, you can, bro.
Runs through the tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs, making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Creates a little space. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
All right.